What's up, everyone? Welcome to Leighton's Loft. I am not Leighton Shelton, but he is on his way. He is just stuck in traffic.
It says you are. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he has a few more gray hairs than I do. That's how you tell the difference.
Yeah. So what are we going to do this week, John? We get your Cowboys and my Patriots going. We going to be okay after this?
Well, I think I'll be okay.
I think you'll be okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the Cowboys will get this one.
Yeah.
Or at least they should, because they're playing really well. So, what's up, Nick Gable? What's up, Mike? Mike, you gotta get onto the right feed. Leighton's Law Facebook. Leighton's Law Facebook, people. Sup, Doug? Sup. Always.
That's not fair, Nick. Always late, Leighton.
So I don't know the spread for this week's game against the Patriots and Cowboys, but
have you seen it yet? Let me see.
I haven't seen it. I'm assuming the Cowboys are a favorite.
I would imagine.
Yeah. Now, is the Patriots coming to Dallas, or we're going?
No, it's here at Gillette.
All right, at Gillette Stadium.
Because apparently the Patriots don't play road games. It's been all home.
Well, right. Exciting time for Boston. We got the Red Sox.
Oh, yeah. Cowboys giving 3.5.
3.5.
Yep.
3.5. Okay.
And the over-under is 51.5.
Wow. Wow.
Hi, Jeff.
What's up, Jeff? There you go, Mike. There we go. People are coming in. That's much better.
Yes, I'm excited about the Red Sox. In this Houston series is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I don't want to root for anyone, but if I had to, if you put gun to my head, I would say I'll probably go for the Red Sox.
Understandable. No, I understand. It's gonna be hard to win with one starting pitcher. That's all. You can't win. You can win a 5-game series without a starting pitcher, but you can't win a 7-game series. It's gonna be tough. Houston's a great team too.
Yeah, they're a good team.
The Bills are great. The Bills look so good.
Yeah, no, Bills are looking good. I think it's gonna be a Bills and Cowboys Super Bowl.
They kicked the Chiefs' ass. I enjoyed the hell out of that. That was great. What's with Cole Beasley though? I need Cole Beasley, my fantasy team. I need him to get going there.
Cole Beasley? I don't know. Mike, what's up with Cole Beasley? He's been quiet, I think.
Last couple games, anyway.
Yeah. I mean, he's a slot guy, so he should be getting balls. But, I think the Cowboys will win the division.
Cowboys and Bills, you think?
I think that's my call. I think Cowboys and Bills. However, that means the Cowboys have finally passed the first round division playoffs. Get to the NFC Championship. I don't know. I don't know. I'm hoping, but that's what I'm hoping for. It's Cowboys and Bills Super Bowl, and if you're going to ask me who wins that game, it's gonna come down to a field goal or something.
If you guys can beat the Bucks, God bless you. I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
We want a rematch. We definitely want a rematch because that first week, man.
Yeah, Tyler and Mike and Brian. Yeah, the targets have been a little off the last couple of weeks, but he had a pretty good game 2 weeks ago. But I need him for my fantasy team because things are rough. My wide receiving core.
Cowboys would destroy the pass this week. Belichick is Belichick. He'll have a couple of surprises for us.
He'll have something. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just don't think they have enough star power to beat the Cowboys right now.
The Cowboys are a much better team at this point.
But
the defense is suspect. They can't stop the running game. I don't know what they're going to do with Emmett because they can't stop anybody. They couldn't stop Houston.
That's what I heard. I didn't watch the game, but I heard that Houston,
the first half was awful.
Yeah.
First half was awful.
So, I keep forgetting his name. Mac Jones?
Mac Jones, yeah.
Mac Jones.
He's playing well.
Playing well, yeah.
He's playing very well, yeah. Yeah, he's been none of the problems of the Patriots have been Mac Jones' fault. That's for sure.
Well, we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I think the Patriots have a couple more years to rebuild, and if not, they might. What do you think? Let go of Belichick? Maybe.
Well, I don't know. That's tough. A lot of the franchise value is tied up in Bill. Bill's the face of the franchise at this point. It would be tough to let him go. And, that's always the first half of the equation. And when anyone talks about that, I always ask, okay, and replace him with who? Yes. Because I got to have the answer to that question. And by the way, replace him with who on the sideline and as the GM. Not that his GM career has been that great either, but.
Sure. Oh, yeah. Tyler, yes, Trevon Diggs has been unreal. The man has just been getting an interception every game.
And the Cowboys have been turning the ball over, and that's something the Patriots offense has been turning the ball over. So, this takeaway, the whole takeaway game on Sunday is going to be a huge part of this.
Yeah. No, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to think of Trevon Diggs. I mean, I don't know if you watched Hard Knocks, but his son.
I didn't see this. Yeah.
His son is like, I don't know how old is he, but he's a fan favorite. He's like huge. He's adorable. Says all the right things. Very blunt.
Yeah.
One of the episodes, he met Dak Prescott. I think it was like the last episode, and he goes, "Are you? Who's your favorite quarterback, or who's the quarterback you want to meet?" Oh, Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes. Like,
well,
no, it's Dak Prescott. Come on, man, Dak Prescott.
You got to cut the kids some slack. I mean,
yeah. So that was hilarious.
All right, how many Sox are left in their last championship? Chris Sale, maybe. Who else? I'm just going around the lineup. Rafael Devers, I think, was on that team. Was he not? Xander was on that team. Christian Vasquez was on that team, I think.
Wait, when was their last championship? What year?
2018.
18.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Xander was there.
Yeah, Xander was there. I'm trying to think in the pitching staff. Matt Barnes was there, I think.
Okay.
Nate Eovaldi was there because Nate Eovaldi had that 6 innings of shutout relief in the Houston series. That's why the Red Sox signed him, basically, because he had such a great postseason performance. So there's a few.
Yeah. So I think the Red Sox have a chance. I hate the Astros. I hate the Astros more than I hate the Red Sox. So I'm rooting for the Red Sox on this one. Plus, if they go and win the whole thing, at least we can say the Red Sox beat the Yankees. So it's like,
apparently, and there were this was Boston radio talk show hosts today talking about the Wickersham book about Patriots and talking about the Red Sox Houston and the cheating scandal and stuff like that. And according to the Wickersham book, apparently that was all child's play compared to what the Patriots did. So I don't know. Apparently there's stuff coming out in the Wickersham book, but I haven't read it yet.
No, I have not picked it up either. Speaking of, how many ex-Dodger players are in Boston?
Oh, Tomlin. There is no more fun on the planet than beating the Steelers and Tomlin.
Yeah.
Oh, what a whiner. Oh, talking about the Patriots cheating. Oh, what a whiner he was.
Oh, yeah, he was. He went on a rant. Definitely went on a rant. I mean, to be fair, I mean, come on, Tom cheated. That's just plain and simple.
What, the whole Deflategate thing? Are you kidding me? Good Lord. Yeah, I know. That's really hamstrung him. He wouldn't have been anything without the balls down a pound in the cold weather.
That was great. That was fun. That was awesome. It was just fun to put in the headlines, and it became a whole big deal. But I just thought it was hilarious.
Oh, it was a lifestyle around here for that year and a half, with the whole investigation and everything, and all free Brady around here. I mean, Jesus. It was like we were living it here for a year and a half.
Yeah. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
That's right. That's right, baby.
So today, Lou, while we wait for Lane to come back or to come in, I want to talk about our main event.
Yes.
It is big event weekend coming up. It's going to be October 17th, Sunday. From 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. We'll be on all day breaking with you guys. We're going to have a bunch of bonuses, a bunch of things that we're giving away. So I suggest everybody to tune in this Sunday. But Saturday, I'll be live from here from 12 to 6. Mm-hmm. That's like my mid-shift. And we're going to also have some cool bonuses and, some awesome, like every time we do a big event, we go big. Like it's just the unbelievable amount of cards, vintage Hall of Fame players and stars, just we give away a lot.
All right, is it on the website here? Help me find it on the website.
Oh yeah, it's event.vintagebreaks.com.
Event singular. That's where I made my mistake.
Yes, event.vintagebreaks.com. And we have 4 main bonuses, 4 of them. One is called the Buy Any Spot. We have the VIP, the Platinum VIP, and we have our Breaking Maniacs Appreciation Bonus, or short for BAM. Now, the BAM I want to talk about first, Lou, because I don't think we've given away any spots in that bonus. There's no purchase necessary for the BAM bonus. You either win it through bonuses, through bounties, through trivia questions, through social media giveaways, and we're giving away 5 prizes. First place is going to get a $1,000 break credit gift code to use. It'll be a 2-week expiration date on it.
Mm-hmm.
But not only that, second place is going to get a $500 Just Collect eBay store credit, which I will help take care of that for you guys.
Yep.
And third place, you're going to get a Vintage Breaks t-shirt plus a $50 break credit.
Very nice.
Fourth place, you're going to get a Vintage Breaks hat, which is a limited edition hat. Limited edition.
Oh.
I want to shout out to Chris Gilmore. He's the one getting that for us. Fifth place is going to get a Vintage Breaks card holder and a $25 break credit.
Very nice.
So, Lou, I don't know if we've given away any spots on Leighton Loft Show yet, but maybe we have. But let's give away more today.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think we have yet.
No? Okay, so let's do that.
We've got it down to the all we're doing is the trivia question that goes into the break after the show here.
So let's do some trivia questions throughout this show to give away some band spots to the folks. They don't have to be hard, Lou. They don't have to be like,
Ooh, I may be close to out, but let me see.
You don't have to search through the internet for the answers. If you have one on top of your head, by all means, you can do that as well. Hey, what's up, Ryan? So we're gonna be giving away band spots. Tom O, I don't know, Tom. Tom, do you have Facebook? I don't know if Tom has Facebook or not, but I'll be keeping an eye on both chats, the Leighton's Loft Show and the YouTube.
Hi, Kevin.
So what's up, Joseph? What times have been on to watch? Well, welcome back, Brian. Nick Gable, the big event is called Everyone Wins But Nick, or Everyone But Nick Wins.
Trying to think of which ones of these I haven't. I got a whole stash here, but we've used a lot of them. Oh, who's played the most game? You want to do it now?
Yeah, sure.
Who's played the most games for one team in MLB history? The most games for one team in MLB history, and the number was 3,308.
That's a good one. I don't know.
Well, you've got to. You're watching. What should I do? Should I private chat you here?
Oh no, you just
you're watching the other. You're watching the other feed. I'm only getting feeds from Leighton's Loft and the Just Collect page.
Well, yeah, you can.
Leighton's Loft.
I guess you could send me. Can
you see the private chat here?
No, I cannot. I have a big screen on.
Okay.
You could text me. We are getting some answers in the chat.
Yep. Oh, I've got a winner here.
Okay.
Do you want me to hand it over? Give it to him?
What's the answer? Because I could tell you if anybody answered over here too.
Yeah, the answer is yes.
Yes.
And Brian Dudley had it first. At 4:47. I don't know if you have a timestamp over there.
4:47, and let me check here. So, no, you beat Preston. Yeah, Brian Dudley got it.
Yes. 3,308. Yes, the most games for one team in MLB history.
So, JK, Brian Dudley gets a band spot. Just beat out Preston Cantor and Tom O'Connor on the other chat. And it looks like he's the only one who got it right on Leighton's Loft Show. So, yes, huh?
Yes.
That's another big Red Sox hero.
Brian says it helps being a Red Sox fan. Yeah, I guess it would.
So that's how the band works, ladies and gentlemen. It is free. There's no purchase necessary. You just have to win it. Either trivia questions like this. If you watch our show, we have different opportunities to get in. Matt typically does trivia questions as well, Lou.
Mm-hmm.
And so people win advance off through there. We do bounties. And just talking more about is that the answer for the next one?
Yeah. If there's a next one, that's the answer for the next one.
Got it. So yeah, our main event. So I talked about the Breaking Maniacs bonus. The other bonus that I think people forget about mostly is the buy any spot bonus. Yeah, what's up, James? Jim was actually, as you know, Lou, James Ector is a big Colts fan. And I don't know if you watched the game on Monday night, but that was filthy. Like, they just let the Ravens come back on them. And
I saw the end of it. Yeah, I didn't see the whole game because I was watching the Sox, but I saw the end of it there.
Yeah, I really felt bad for Wentz. I hate the Eagles, and I hated when Wentz was in the Eagles, but I felt for the guy. He played the best he could, and it was all left in the kicker. And as people know in the office, I hate kicker cards. I really hate kicker cards.
I know, right?
But this is one of the reasons why kickers shouldn't have a card. They tend to miss the easy ones.
Oh, Nicholas, you've got an autographed 8x10 from Rico. Leighton must be on the other show tonight. So.
Nice.
I have 2 pieces of Rico autographed material. I have an autographed 1968 Game 6 card, Topps card, from the 67 World Series where he hit Game 6 when he hit 2 homers. I have that autographed, and I bought that long before I ever met Rico, long before I was into any of this. So when I was a kid, I bought that. And then I have Leighton gave me a bottle of bourbon for Christmas one year, and I had him sign it. So I got
that's awesome.
A signed bottle of bourbon.
Jim says, "Why, John? Why are you bringing that up again?"
So Monday Night Football, 5 straight games in overtime so far. I think, if I'm not mistaken, at the beginning of the year. That's pretty incredible. God bless them, huh? Wow, ESPN must be loving that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, it's pre-taped, but he's on there on tonight.
Yeah, they pre-taped it. They pre-taped this show. Yeah,
that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's pre-taped. Yeah, so Monday night, I think, is becoming a little bit more exciting, especially when you have the big teams show up. Thursday nights, though, the Thursday night football is like, meh.
The quality of the game is not very good at all, and it's tough.
I don't know. Unless you kept the Cowboys on there, which I don't think they will be honest. It's Thanksgiving.
The Chargers last week, right? The Chargers are fun to watch. Chargers.
Yeah, that was a fun game on Sunday. I saw the highlights too. Matt was telling me about it. Yeah, it was just nonstop.
Herbert, great. Peace.
Yeah, no, that kid is special. But people are saying that the Cowboys have the best running back duo between Ezekiel and God, I always forget his name.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah. I mean,
but the Browns,
yeah,
Nick Chubb and what's the other guy's name, Matt? Kareem Hunt. Man, those two are
the forgotten guy, Kareem Hunt, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I should have picked him up in fantasy. I mean, score touchdowns too. Their offensive line is legit. It's just
the Cowboys.
Baker is pretty good.
Cowboys or the Browns?
The Browns.
Yeah.
The Browns, yeah. Their defense, I guess, is questionable. But their running game is so good. That running back tandem is just woof.
I haven't seen the Browns yet.
Pollard, thank you, Brian. Yeah, Pollard and Ezekiel, those two are good too. But I think Chubb and Kareem Hunt are a little bit better, just a little bit better.
I don't know. Zeke's pretty damn good, and the offensive line on the Cowboys is very good too.
No, yeah. I'm just saying, they're right there, but I think Browns just have those two are just a little bit better. Yep. They're averaging a lot more yards. I believe they're number 1. Matt, can you correct me on that? Is the Browns number 1 in running?
They definitely are, but I'll fact check that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're number 1, and Cowboys are number 2.
Mm-hmm. That's scary. It's going to get ugly. Patriots cannot stop the run. Cannot stop the run.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, again, they couldn't stop Houston, so.
Yeah, so it's confirmed the Browns are number 1 in rushing. Cowboys are number 2. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to see the Patriots and Cowboys play. It's the first time we play the Patriots without Tom Brady. So
Yeah,
in a very, very long time.
a bit of a difference. And the last time the Cowboys were in, there was that torrential rainstorm, and Zeke Elliott had a great first half, and then only got the ball 3 times in the second half. The last time they were in, I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, we got away from the running. We always do. We do that.
Yep.
We put the game on Dak's shoulders, and I would say, a couple of years ago, that was iffy. Now, you do not want to lean on Dak to carry the team, because he will.
Yep.
Especially with that wide receiver core he has.
Hi, Todd. How you doing?
What's up, Todd? So getting back to the main event on Sunday, Lou, we're going to do another trivia question.
Okay.
For a band spot. It's a chance for someone to win $1,000 in break credit on our website, vintagebase.com. So listen closely. I do have the answer. So whoever says it first, you're going to get a bam. JK
On anywhere we're broadcasting now, so everyone's involved in this one.
Yes.
Who is the only manager to be ejected from more than one World Series game?
That's a good one.
The only manager ever to be ejected from more than one World Series game.
I'm looking at both chat windows.
We're looking for the only manager in Major League history to be ejected from more than one World Series game.
Oh, I got Tom O'Connor. O'Connor on my side.
Very nice. Is that the first guess?
Tom O'Connor said Bobby Cox.
Yep.
That is the answer. How many times, Lou?
Twice.
Twice. Same World Series or just different World Series?
That I don't know.
Oh, interesting. For extra credit, for extra band spot, was it in the same World Series or was it separate World Series? Who can find the answer? Matt, get on it.
He played in a ton of World Series, so I'm guessing it's separate World Series. But
Bobby Cox, he was the only manager to be ejected more than once in a World Series. Was it in the same World Series or was it different ones? Tom O'Connor, you already got bam. So if the answer is the same, 1992.
Now, should I look this up too?
Yeah. Different? They were different.
Yep.
Which years does it say?
92, 96.
92 and 96, Lou. 92 and 96. Preston Cantor.
He's probably getting a little tired and just want to take a break.
So, JK, Preston Cantor gets a bam spot. 92 and 96. It was separate World Series, but Brian, a little late to the party, my friend. But
thanks, Brian.
I want to show off the big hits of Sunday's event. So I want to switch over to the big screen here.
Okay.
And let's talk about.
Do you need another? You're going to need another trivia?
Sure.
I'll send you an answer.
Outfan 22, CD Lamb seems to be playing well too. Yes, that he is a grown man. CD Lamb. That guy can run, catch, block. He's okay. He's okay blocker. But yeah, you know who's teaching him well? Coop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that man can. Oof. This route is so crisp.
And it doesn't feel like Cooper's complaining about it. In other words, he's not fighting for targets. It seems like it's kind of a cooperative effort there.
Yeah, he respects Dak a lot. So, Coop is playing his mind over. Like he's such a good player. I love when he runs routes. He's just so good, so good. Okay, so Lou, in my hands, I have a 53 tops Mickey Mantle PSA 2.5. Can we switch views real quick so I can show it off?
Yeah, go right ahead. You've still got the stream on there.
Great. All right.
There we go.
There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, that right there is first place for our VIP bonus. How the VIP bonus works is if you accumulate to $1,000 from August 27th through October 17th, you will get one entry. If you accumulate to $3,000, you get 3 entries, so on and so on. We also give away a couple of free spots during bounties or bonuses throughout the live show. So if you don't want to accumulate to $1,000, these are some other ways that you can get in. The top 3 are going to get prizes. What's up, Brandon? We randomize the list October 17th at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. That is this Sunday. First place is going to get this Mickey Mantle for their personal collection. Gorgeous card. Look at the IP on that.
Yeah.
That is just magnificent.
Just looks like a ball player, doesn't he? All the Mantle cards look great.
Yeah, definitely. Second place is going to win $3,000 in break credit to our website. And third place is going to get a 1975 Topps baseball rack pack.
Love it.
So that is our VIP event. Caller says from Twitch. Derek P. Oh, that's Derek P. Sir. Okay, awesome. So that is our VIP event prizes.
Do you have a 61 set break coming up? Is that what I watched Card Talk Therapy today from yesterday's show?
Do we have a 61 set break?
Yeah. I thought there was a Mantle that he was. He gave away. Maybe I'm mistaken.
Let me see.
He gave away an entry on yesterday on Card Talk Therapy. It was $175 worth $175 an entry to this break.
Oh, well, there's 2 of them. There's a 51 Bowman set break, and then a 53 Topps set break.
Oh, okay. I think it's the 51. I think I had.
Oh, okay. So it's a chance to win.
What did I say? 61? Did I say 61? Yeah.
Yep, 51 Bowman. Yep, that's there. So that is our VIP bonus, ladies and gentlemen. Also want to talk about is really, I did not know that. That's the answer to that trivia question.
Yeah, it was the first trivia question we asked back when I was doing trivia. I'm recycling now because I'm through my list.
Wow, that's cool.
I've stopped collecting them, so I got to start collecting them again.
So we are going to do another trivia question for our BAM spot, guys. So let me just open my chat up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, it is, Chef. Brian, that's a great Mickey Mantle indeed. All right, go ahead, Lou. This is free for our BAM spot. I have both windows open, so whoever gets it first. Also, that was Tom O'Connor, and who was the other one who got it first? Brian Dudley, I think.
Yeah. I think you're right. Yep.
So Brian and Tom, you guys are exempt because you guys already won. We're gonna try to keep it, give everybody.
Give everybody a chance. Sure.
So go ahead, Lou. What's the trivia question?
Who was the first Little Leaguer to be inducted into the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame? Who was the first Little Leaguer to be inducted into the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame? First Hall of Famer who played in Little League. That's what we're looking for. The first Major Leaguer inducted into the Hall of Fame that played in Little League. Brian says he knows it.
I know. So far.
Nope, no one right so far.
Got nobody yet.
First Major Leaguer inducted into the Hall of Fame who played in Little League.
Yeah, no, nothing yet. I mean,
no, Brandon, it wasn't right the first time. Jeff, that would have been good if it were a Mantle question right after showing the Mantle card. That would have been great.
Right? That'd be awesome.
I'm not on top of the game that much.
What's up, Ron Con?
Is it hint time?
No. Sure. How about this? He has a unique nickname.
No, I was going pitcher. I want to.
That too.
He was a pitcher.
He's a pitcher, but also with a unique nickname
Yes.
that he did not come up with himself.
And is unique. Have we had another player with that nickname?
I don't think so. I mean, I could be wrong, but
I can't remember one.
Hmm.
Any sport.
No, I got nothing yet.
Oh man.
Wow. Ryan Steele, that's a good guess. It's not though.
Nope, sorry, Jeff. Jeff's going good. He's doing a lot of guessing.
Oh, somebody got it right, but he's exempt.
Did he put it in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh God. Brian says he knows it.
Okay, we got it. We got to win it. We got Ryan Steele.
Brandon was so close.
Ryan
right
Steele.
team. The right team, and it was a pitcher, but wrong pitcher.
It was Catfish Hunter.
Yeah.
Catfish Hunter was the first Little Leaguer inducted to the Baseball Hall of Fame. JK, Ryan Steele gets a bad spot. Man, that's a good one. That's a good one. Tom O'Connor, you're welcome.
What?
Because Tom O'Connor said it. He said it right.
Okay.
But he was exempt. He was giving the guys a freebie. All right, so that I talked about the VIP. The binding spot is something that a lot of people, they just forget about it, Lou. The binding spot bonus that ends this Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
The price point does not matter. It is not how much you spend. It is not how much you drop thousands of dollars. No. It is the spots. You can buy 100 spots and they're all cheap spots. It doesn't matter. You get an entry for each spot you purchase on our website. The top 25 are going to get prizes. First place, and Lou, I think you can confirm.
And it doesn't matter what denomination the buy-in is.
No, doesn't matter. The system does not recognize your money. It just recognizes the spots you purchase. So you have 150 spots from August 27th through October 17th.
Oh, you get 150 entries.
Get 150 entries. That's how it works. So the top 25 get prizes. For first place, I'm going to switch over here so I can show it. Right there. One of the hottest players this year. It's a 2018 Topps Chrome update. Pink refractor. Shohei Ohtani rookie card graded PSA 10.
Beautiful.
He was on. Well, he was, right? He was on fire.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Can you name him the MVP? He deserves to be the MVP, I guess, from performance, but team didn't make the playoffs. Can you have an MVP on the Angels?
That's a good question, Matt. Lou just asked, could you have an MVP?
Well, you can, but should you?
Should you have an MVP winner like Shohei Ohtani this year, even though his team did not make the playoffs?
I feel like that should factor into it, but they say it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't factor. It's just your performance throughout the season.
That's what they usually say.
So playoffs does not matter.
I think it should.
Matt thinks it should count. They should look at if their team made the playoffs.
That's an interesting debate. I mean, you've got Vlad Guerrero on one hand, and you got Shohei Ohtani, and Toronto didn't make the playoffs either, but at least they were a competitive team. And maybe the MVP should come from a postseason team. I don't know. It's not supposed to be a factor. It's just an interesting question.
Oh yeah, and I think he wins it.
He's going to win it. He's going to win it because baseball wants the promotion, and he's a great player for baseball.
Oh yeah. But first place to get this rookie card graded PSA 10. All you have to do is just buy spots in our website to get in. It is a bonus, so man, I would love to have this card.
I would counter Brandon. It's most valuable player, not most valuable player in the playoffs. I agree, but who's more valuable by that? Let's take a team. I'm trying to come up with a player off the top of my head off a really bad team, the best player on a really bad team. He's more valuable to that team than any other player in the league. But how much value is there if they're not a competitive team?
Yeah, Tom
Yeah.
McConnell says Ernie Banks won back-to-back MVP on a losing team.
Yep. And Monty Jennings is right. Monty A-Rod won an MVP on a last place team in Seattle. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. No. You guys are right. Playoffs does not matter. Should it count? I think it should have some sort of
Cedric
weight.
Mullen should be in the MVP voting. Best player on the Orioles.
Yeah. Maybe there should be two awards: most valuable player and one for the best
player of the year. No, I agree.
That's good.
I was wrong. Player of the year and MVP. I absolutely agree.
So there's two categories, Matt. Player of the year and MVP. Would you be okay having those two awards?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, that's what football goes in the NFL.
Yep.
Right.
Like offensive player of the year, defensive.
Right.
So yeah, they should do that.
Baseball should consider that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll get a lot of push. They'll get a lot of publicity from Shohei Ohtani winning an MVP, and I mean he did a lot for the game this year. He created a lot of excitement. So I'm not against it. It's just an interesting question.
Were the Angels even close to making the playoffs?
No,
I don't think they're really in the hunt at the very end of it.
No, nothing.
No.
All right. Well, Cedric Mullins was so bad a few years ago, basically labeled a bust.
I know he was, Tyler, but been terrific this year.
Now he's killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's the same with basketball. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, man. When does the series start? Red Sox and Astros?
Friday night.
Friday night? Well, I guess I'm not watching that. Any of that.
Why? What's going on Friday night? What do you got? Big game?
No, I just don't want to watch that series. I have no interest. Just
come on, let it go. Let it go. It's done.
Let it go.
Everybody paid their dues except for the players, of course.
Now, I want to do another BAM giveaway, Lou. And it looks like you have a good trivia question. Is this also a repeat?
I don't think so. I'm trying to remember if we'd done this one or not. I don't think I got to this one.
All right, let's go for it.
All right, everybody ready? And it can be anywhere you're watching right now because John is viewing some of the streams and I'm viewing some of the streams here. We're looking for the only player in Major League Baseball history to start 500 games at 5 different positions. The only player in Major League history to start 500 games at 5 different positions. Which is quite an interesting feat, don't you think?
No, that's an amazing stat. It's crazy. Who do we have? People are going to start guessing this soon, I'm hoping. There we go. Jeff, no.
No.
Nick Mattiacci got it.
And Nick got it?
Yep, Nick Mattiacci got it. It is Pete Rose.
Yep. Pete Rose started 500 games at 5 different positions.
Pete Rose got it on Facebook. Yes, Pete Rose. Good old Pete.
Tyler was just a little late.
It's a good friend of ours. We did break a 70 Tops baseball cello pack with Pete Rose.
That was going to be my hint. It actually broke with Leighton.
Oh yeah, it's a good. I remember that day so vividly because Leighton. That was our first. Was that our first break?
First celebrity break?
Was it? I think it was.
Might have been.
And if it wasn't, it was the first one of, big stature because Leighton's a big baseball fan. So
Leighton must have been wound.
He was not only wound, he was sweating. He was.
Oh, I seem to remember that from the video. Yeah.
And I think because he felt a little under the weather.
Oh, okay.
And I had to get him paper towels. I was just sneaking paper towals on there so he could dry up. He did get better as the interview went. He kind of got just more relaxed.
Yeah.
And then what did it for him again? He started sweating. Was that Pete didn't realize how much people were spending for these spots in this break, and he was just manhandling those cards. He was like, "Oh yeah, I remember this card. Oh yeah, look at this guy. Oh, yeah. Just slamming it down on the table." Oh man, I was so nervous. I was like, "Oh my god, please don't ruin that card. Please don't ruin that card." And Leighton was able to control the situation by just showing the card to Pete instead of having Pete hold the card. So that was fun. That was nerve-wracking but fun.
I had a Pete Rose moment. We were doing the T206 book, and I don't know if we did a signing in Cooperstown that first year, but we were in Cooperstown for the book during induction weekend. Did we do a signing? I can't remember if we did or not, but the book was going into the Hall of Fame library, and we were all very excited about that, of course. And it wasn't real to me till we got to Cooperstown, and we're walking down the street, and it's induction weekend, and Pete's signing in one of the little shops in downtown Cooperstown. And you just walk in this room, and Pete Rose is signing, and it's like, oh, God, it's real now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw him last year. Oh no, this past Nationals. We're walking into a restaurant. He was just coming out.
Oh,
yeah, he had his Pete
so
Rose hat.
I know you guys have done Emmett, and you being such a big Cowboys fan, that must have been a big moment for you too.
It was. It didn't hit me until after the interview with Leighton, because I was in charge of the camera. I was in charge of making sure nobody got around. The cars were done right. I was just more focused.
Yeah, you were working.
Yeah, and so after the interview, I was like, okay, my job's done. Excuse me. I need to get through. I need to get a handshake at least or something. And he actually took a picture of me. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah, so that was cool.
Tyler Pete has never met something he wouldn't sign. That's absolutely right. Well,
yeah, no,
including a betting slip. The Wade Boggs show was nice. Wade was really good. Andre Reed show was very good.
Yeah.
Rick Barry was great. It's funny.
Rick Barry was
Barry was excellent.
Yeah. So Leighton is here. He is in the building. What time is it?
Quarterback.
4. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, time flies when you're having fun.
I know, right?
So do we have one more BAM giveaway in you?
Oh, do you want me to give you another one?
Let's do one more.
All right. I got to text you the answer first. Oh, really? This would be interesting.
Okay.
Because it fits in our discussion on MVP
earlier. Bob Feller is big into signing items. Bob Feller, yeah. Bob Feller, yeah. And guys, the last bonus I want to talk to you guys about is the Platinum VIP bonus. The Platinum VIP bonus is similar to the VIP, but instead of accumulating 1,000, if you accumulate to 5,000, you will get an entry into the Platinum. So if you accumulate to 10,000, you get 2 entries, so on and so on. This is a winner take all, and there are no free spots given away in this bonus. No free spots. You just have to earn it the hard way. You have to accumulate. And I'm gonna switch over here, Lou, with the camera so I can show you.
Okay.
The winner is going to get a complete set of the 1965 Topps baseball set.
Oh, very nice.
Every single card in that set. These are just the highlights in my hands, but it features a Mickey Mantle created PSA 6.
Beautiful.
Those that pink border is awesome.
Yep.
Also got
card too, yeah.
Tony Perez rookie.
Mm-hmm.
We got the man we just talked about, Catfish Hunter rookie.
Yep. Trivia question today.
We got Steve Carlton rookie. We got a Joe Morgan rookie.
Oh, no, nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of good
rookie. Oh, the Colt 45s, yeah.
Not to forget the big guys, Clemente, Aaron, Mays, Rose,
yep,
Koufax, Gibson, Maris. Every single card in the set is going to be given away. It is the Platinum VIP. Again, you have to accumulate to $5,000 to get 1 entry from August 27th through October 17th. And all these bonuses is going to be given away and end at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you guys want to know and check on your status, you can always reach out to us. You can call the office or email us, sam@vintagebreaks.com. And we'll let you know if you're close to a spot or just confirm how many spots you have in it. But that is the creme de la creme, as Tommy O says.
Gibby was so good. I loved Gibson. He was one of my favorite players back in the day and had one of the best quotes of all time. I've probably told this story before. Tim McCarver came out to talk to him on the mound, and he was coming out, and Gibson shouted at him, "What are you coming out here to talk about? The only thing you know about pitching is you can't hit it."
That's awesome. Wow. Good.
All right. So last trivia question for the day, maybe?
Yep. I have the answer. I'm ready.
And this is, we talked earlier about Shohei Ohtani. Could he be an MVP on a team that didn't do all that well? Well, there was one player who won a World Series MVP on a losing team. He was on the losing team in the World Series and won the MVP. Who's the only player to ever win an MVP on the losing team of a World Series?
Did not know that. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I know the player. I'd seen his cards all over the place.
Can you pull one out quickly?
No.
When we get a winner? Looking for the only player to win a World Series MVP on a losing team. And Brandon has it.
Brandon?
Yep.
Brandon. Yeah, that's Brandon. Yeah, you beat everybody on their side. You just beat Preston. Bobby Richardson. Bobby Richardson. JK, Brandon Miller gets a BAM spot.
So what do you have to do to be an MVP on a losing team in a World Series? That's a tough award to win on a losing team of a World Series.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Ready?
Just hop on and say hi for a few. Sorry, it's a crazy of a day. Event ending this week, you know.
Okay. Lane's gonna hop on for a few. It was
right.
fun, man.
See you, J5.
Talk to you later.
Everybody check out event at vintagebreaks.com for all the things that are wrapping up soon. You're going to want to get involved before it goes away. Leighton brought a box too, so that's interesting. I like that. Just teasing us a little bit.
Hey, what's up, Lou? How are you?
Leighton, what's going on?
Not too much. Welcome, everybody, this afternoon to Leighton's Loft. Even though, of course, J5 was trying to impersonate. Appreciate him filling in. We have a big event ending this Sunday. I'll be out of the office tomorrow, a bunch of different business meetings and such. And then, of course, still trying to maintain family status of some kind.
I imagine. Yeah. I see you brought a box, though. You're teasing us with the boxes.
Well, I'm very excited, Lou. So I was wondering if you could pull this up for us before we do anything with the box. If you go to our blog and go to blog.justcollect.com.
Give me a second here.
Yeah, take your time. So I just talked to my buddy. He works, he's one of the founders of LFG Sports on Instagram. They cover a variety of different sporting events before and after the event itself. He's a big Sox fan. He's going to be going to a few of the games next week, ALCS. And of course, he was very happy talking about baseball with me.
It's a fun time. We're playing with the house's money.
Yes, you are.
Isn't it?
That's exactly the way to put it. You have nothing to lose. All right. So on the right-hand side, see where it says search?
Yes.
Put in hotel. It's the Wilcox Hotel collection. The one at the top.
Yep.
So for those of you that do not remember this collection, one of the coolest parts of it is that photograph of the actual hotel is from the family we bought the collection from.
Really?
Yeah. So these are cards that are extremely rare to find in any condition, Lou. The 1914 T222 Fatima tobacco cards. Hey, what's up, Ken? What's going on, Preston? Nick, Mike, Sean, Steve B, Nick M. Thanks for joining us today. So this is a collection we had well before the National. Really took our time in not just selling it, but getting it graded. And then, of course, Sir Charles G found me at the National. He wanted some of the Cubs players. I put it out almost like for display, if you will, at the National. And some people were like, I'm working on that set. I said, sure, I might consider selling some of the cards. So I had sold off some of the cards. And then I took whatever the balance was and I set it into SGC as is. And what we have in front of me, Lou, is the balance of the cards graded.
Reveal.
Including several Hall of Famers.
Okay, so clarify this for me. It says belonged to the same family for over 100 years. Is that actively belonged, or it was stuffed under a staircase for 100 years or something?
So the family that literally ran the hotel, there were several businesses in the hotel, and I'd have to read the details of the story again, but I believe someone in the family worked at the actual confectionery store that was within the hotel.
Oh, yeah.
And so they just held on to the cards. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so Kevin was 15 years old in 76 when he lost his grandfather. His grandfather left Kevin the card collection he obtained from his dad, Kevin's great-grandfather, who was also 15 when he obtained the 1914 cards. Kevin's great-grandfather owned the Wilcox Hotel in Pennsylvania that you see in the picture. And he also ran the confectionery store. So, you could read all about it on our blog. It's fascinating.
Nice.
So check it out if you do get a chance. Hey, what's up, Jim? What's going on, Todd, Tyler, Brandon, Jeff? Thanks for joining us today.
I listened to Car Talk Therapy this afternoon.
Oh, what'd you think of that, Lou?
So I loved it. It was great. You were very passionate. You had a lot of passion going in this one.
I was fired up.
You were fired up. You absolutely were.
They told me to get fired up. I said, no problem. It's pretty easy. I love what I do. So it's, all right, now I think I got multiple buttons here. Am I doing the right thing, or what am I doing?
Yeah, you got to take the screen off the desk. Oh, you're using the Stream Deck. Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Great. So Lou, I figure we'll look together. Oh wait, what's the deal with this WWF belt?
There you go.
It's part of the collection, Lou. Wait. Let me get it back on screen. Let's put it in the middle. Very
nice. It's
going to be wearing a belt. There we go. Perfect. No, I was kidding. J5 was like, oh my God, he's got the belt on. So this is the balance of the T222 Fatima Wilcox Hotel collection. And as Todd just put, they are extremely fragile. And so even though many of them, there's nothing graded above a 4, which, that's what we expected. Even though many of the cards are graded low, they look fantastic.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking forward to going through these a little bit more in detail and figuring out which ones will ultimately land in the vault.
Are there any cards above 4 in existence? I mean, it's 19.
Very few.
Yeah.
Very, very few.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go through here. Oh, is Sam, are you out here? Now, can you do me a favor? I want to know if it's sold yet. He knows what's up, because then I'll make that announcement. Yeah. All right. So first up here, does it appear okay on the? Yeah, it appears okay, right?
Yep. Look great.
I mean, we got a little glare, but this is what it is. So they're Stuffy McInnes. So as you can see, Lou, even in a 2.5, card still looks really nice.
Yeah, he had a long arm. Those are long arms. It just looks disproportionate.
Yeah, kind of eerie, actually.
I don't know if it's the uniform or what it is, but that just looks disproportionate to me.
Maybe the way I'm stretched out, but I agree. I concur. All right, next up here is Slim Sally. It's almost like a Garbage Pail Kids set of baseball cards. Like they all have names. Like that was Freakishly Long John. Here's Slim Sally.
Yeah, there you go. And he is slim.
Oh, he's definitely, yeah.
That's a great 1.5. There's nothing wrong with it. If you saw 1.5, you'd think it was in terrible shape.
But J5 says, as far as he knows, no, it didn't.
Okay. All right, you can just leave it right here. I thought so. Okay, here is Fritz Meisel.
Mm-hmm. Straddling the pillow.
New York Americans. Yeah, I'll show the back. Fatima cigarette coupons have a value of about 1.5 cents each. Wow. And procuring premiums described in our illustrated catalog. An assortment of about 800 useful and valuable premiums. So even in 1914, Lou, they were trying to get you to smoke some more cigarettes by giving you more free stuff.
Wow. Marketing is marketing.
Exactly. Jimmy Austin. Bill Orr. SGC 3. Just a little bit off center top to bottom, but it would be probably a higher grade if it wasn't like that.
They're beautiful. They're good-looking cards.
Yeah, so shout out to our friends at the Great American Collectibles Show. Tommy Z, who Lou and I both know, was away on sabbatical. They were joking, Lou, that he was getting work done. He went out to California. That he was getting work done, but he was actually seeing his grandkids, I think. So they said I was amongst the finalists. They were considering to replace Tom for the 1 week he was gone. I see. They had a whole, show, and they didn't want to reveal their process, and somehow I was elected. All kidding aside, they asked me, I don't know what actually went on behind the scenes. I said sure. So someone just mentioned I'll be on the PSA show tonight. We actually did that last Friday, And even though I didn't drop, any F-bombs on the show, I was fairly animated, and I think I had pretty good energy like yesterday's trading card therapy. So check it out if you get a chance.
Excellent. That'll be great.
Rico was not there, but it was John Mallory,
yeah.
And then I believe maybe another gentleman, David. I don't know him very well.
Dave Martinez, yeah.
But we had a good time. This is a great card, Lou. Grover Cleveland Alexander. It's authentic, and what's interesting, you'll never get to the bottom of this, right, Lou? It's kind of like finding an old tin can along the beach. It has no note. You don't know where it came from. There's no label. So my question is, the reason why it's an authentic is clearly it's short, right? But did the kid, who hung on to this collection, did he take scissors to this to fit it into something? Was it manufactured like this? Because I don't think it was manufactured like this. Just very interesting. Because certainly there was no grading back then, is my point, Lou. They weren't trying to make it look nicer for grading.
Well, isn't there a border all the way around?
There is, but smaller than it should be. It's definitely short. It's short.
Those are interesting sizes for a tobacco pack, right? I mean, did they come in a tobacco pack?
They did.
Yeah.
I'd like to have the original. This is one of my favorites from the group. All right, so here is the Walter Johnson SGC authentic, just likely because of the way it's cut, either being short. You can see there is a crease right here, but as I said, Lou, the authentics in these, the low grades, they're more than adequate. I mean, look at that back. It's very clean.
Yep. Beautiful.
That's Liggett and Myers Tobacco Company.
It's a signature follow through, isn't it? I mean, that's
No, I love this card.
Yeah.
All right. Sherry Maggie. It might be a short print. I don't remember.
Yep. Now that bat looks long.
Byron Houck.
He needed some plate coverage, apparently.
Tobacco stain right above his melon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is, to me, forget about that it says it's 2.5. It just reeks of the baseball time period with none other than Hall of Famer Miller Huggins, but not as a Yankee, as a St. Louis National.
Oh, God. Wow.
How cool is that, Lou?
How many St. Louis National cards have you ever seen?
Not many.
Yeah. How far he's choked up, too.
Great card right here of Rube Marquard, Hall of Famer.
There you go.
From the New York Nationals, New York Giants.
Seems like they only had one size uniform for everybody. One size fits all.
I feel like you and George Costanza get along well. Remember that episode where he's talking about like the outfits and what he's going to do for them? He's going to make them all polyester or something, or
I think it was wool and they shrunk or something, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking about a potential a new podcast having to do with we'll just say sports cards and something different. And we're like, oh, Worlds Collide. That would be a great, because that was a Seinfeld episode.
Yes.
That would be a great name for a podcast. I think there's 383,000 podcasts called Worlds Collide.
Are there really?
Yeah, it's no small amount, Lou.
That's a great episode. It's back on Netflix too.
Yeah, I love seeing like in the top 10. I thought it was like I thought I was trapped in like some video game. It was deja vu. I'm like, Seinfeld's in the top 10? What?
Yeah.
It's great. I love it.
Yep. Oh, it's great. I'm watching 2.5 Men right now.
I never finished that show. I saw like a couple of the first seasons and it really cracked me up. I don't know, like, did it get really good or bad when Charlie Sheen left?
It wasn't as good when Charlie Sheen left. I like Ashton Kutcher, and it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. And I
love Charlie in it. He was just so good.
Yeah.
And the way he interacts with his brother on it, whatever the guy's name is fantastic.
What they did was they amped Alan's character up into a real weirdo. When
all right. I mean, to be fair,
so they kind of went over.
He was ready for it.
Yep.
What's up, Double E? Lee, Maggie.
That's right, Todd. Pre-steroid era. But God knows what they were on back then.
Yeah. Lefty Tyler. Yeah, some of these boys needed to eat. I mean,
right?
That's like why they're hitting 9 home runs for a year, Lou, and that might have been the high.
That's why they all look like they're half asleep in their little pose there, too.
Yeah.
Although they probably had to stand still for like 10 seconds for those shots.
I mean, you have to say, this is pretty sophisticated for the tobacco company to want to put out this kind of quality of a baseball card premium, as they would call it back then.
That was a great shot. It had a portrait mode and everyone. The swing, it was a great swing. It looked like
I love that shot. The Ivy Wingo, yeah. No, a couple of these I'm just going to keep purely because I like the aesthetic of it.
Yep. So these are the last set that came back graded?
Yes. Ray Keating.
Yeah.
Ed Rollback. There we go. Larry McLean.
You talked about it on Card Talk Therapy too, about half grades. Like there's 1.5s and stuff there. I mean, the distinction must be pretty small between a 1 and 1.5 or a 2 and a 2.5.
Yep. And I think at that point, Lou, you just pick the card you like the most.
Yeah.
You don't worry about the highest grade. Boardwalk Brown. Eddie Murphy. Not related.
Another long bet.
Yeah. All right. This is one of my favorite cards in the batch. Of course, it happens to be the highest graded. It's also a Hall of Famer. It also happens to be a pose from a very famous photograph by, I believe, Charles Conlon. This is Hugh Jennings, former Detroit ball player, as well as Hall of Fame manager. That is a beauty. SGC 4.
Almost looks like an action shot.
It's weird. He's on one leg clapping. It's like, is he trying to challenge himself?
No. It's a lotus position.
Yeah.
Karate Kid.
So that's one of my favorites. Art Fletcher. I mean, that's just a gorgeous 1.5.
Monty says the Fatima looks better in the SCG holders than they would in PSA. Interesting point.
Yeah, just because of the way the black frames it, I agree.
Yep.
What's up, Cy? And then lastly, Frank Chance.
Yep.
Hall of Famer, New York Americans. So really pumped to get these back. Glad that I was able to at least hop on and show those off, Lou.
Yes.
I realized that, I wasn't able to be on the show as much as I would have liked this afternoon. But if you get a chance, hop on Trading Card Therapy. The 9th episode will be dropped on Friday on Apple, Spotify, and all that good stuff. And as Lou has alluded to, you never know what kind of passion is going to be coming out of those episodes.
You were fired up. There was a lot going on in that episode.
Yeah, it was fun. Let me switch back here with the thing. Great. Sorry about that. So just as a reminder to everyone, this Sunday, Vintage Breaks is must-see breaking TV. We have a big event that ends at 10 o'clock Eastern Time on Sunday evening where we're giving away prizes to the tune of thousands of dollars with break credit, 1953 Topps Mickey Mantle PSA 2.5, a 1965 Topps Baseball Complete Set with a Mickey Mantle PSA 6, lots of other surprises in between, lots of other breaks. We break this Saturday and Sunday from 12 noon until, Sunday is till 10 o'clock at night. And then Saturday night, we're rocking and rolling with Gilmore and VB South till about midnight or 1 a.m. And then, this week we'll be breaking a lot. Of course, Vintage Breaks regular North show is following Leighton's Loft in just a minute. And then tonight, Sir Charles will be back as he's feeling a little bit better. So we have a lot going on over the next few days. And we potentially have an epic break that's going to be going down. We have a $5,000 hit random. There's only 4 spots left in it, plus the mixer that's on the site.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's going to walk away with a 1933 Gaudy Babe Ruth PSA 4, Jackie Robinson rookie, a Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig signed baseball authenticated by PSA. So we got our fingers crossed, Lou, that we're going to sell it out this week and we'll be able to break it.
How many spots total?
20.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So it's going to be a lot of fun. Appreciate everyone tuning in today to Leighton's Loft. Stay tuned for S10, J5, and the rest of the gang for Vintage Breaks regularly scheduled program. Thanks, everybody.